General Secretary of the People's National Party, former MP, Northwest State Arm, Dr. Dayton Campbell.
Comrades all, let me say greetings. That in short order, we will refer to as the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Goldie. I want to hasten to recognize my friend and my sister. And you know, Northwest, when you voted for me in 2011, you voted for the youngest MP in the history of the PNP. I was 28 at the time. When you vote for Senator Gabriel Morris, you will break that record because you will make her MP at 27 years of age. Here we have a bright, articulate young lady with a passion for service who is ready to stand up for the people of Northwestern St. Ann. Don't you so we don't used to be where only time we see them on TV and when them sit down back as Prime Minister. Don't you so we used to MP who stand up and make representation on behalf of their people. And so she comes highly recommended. I want to say as well, maximum greetings and respect, Comrade Manley Clark, Anna, hear the man. To all the comrades on the platform, comrades in the audience, I greet you well. I want to start up where Comrade Bunting left off a while ago. And they love to sue me, you know. They love to sue me. There was a time when a 6-case court case me one of the other one. 3 of them ruling in my favor now, so it left up to 3. I hope it don't go up to 4 when they're done. But somebody said something a while ago, Comrade Bunting said, nah, repeat it. But I grew up over in Shelley Road, over in Bamboo in Shelley Road. And when, yes man, between Northwest, Southeast, I look a bit at Northeast, there right there, so you know, mix up right in there. So. When I was growing up, my grandmother said to me, every lion, every lion I don't think you can sue me for that. That's what my granny tell me. She said, every lion and every thief. I am having a problem trusting the Prime Minister of the country. And it is serious that I can't trust the Prime Minister of the country. Because the Prime Minister needs to have the moral authority that when he speaks to the people, they believe that what he's saying is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So, in that same report, for more than a year, there was this issue in the country that there are parliamentarians under investigation for illicit enrichment. The conversation went on for more than 1 year. The Prime Minister was asked and he said, I've searched far and wide and I have not found anybody that is under investigation. That was in August of 2023. In November of 2023, they asked the Prime Minister, why have you not been certified The Prime Minister said that the Integrity Commission has asked him some routine questions. And he too is anxious about being certified. He went on further to say, as Prime Minister, he simply has to be frugal with his time. You can believe frugal. It means him have to be stingy with him time because him have whole heap of things to do. Yeah, a whole heap of choice. But can you believe, comrades, that when we eventually got the report and we turned to page 17 of the report, it said that the Integrity Commission in August 31, 2023 had a meeting with the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his lawyers and told him to his face that they think that there is a possibility that he has assets that are disproportionate to his lawful income. Investigated. And people afraid to talk. Me not afraid to talk. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is a liar. Me not repeat what my granny said. But the Prime Minister is a liar. Look like we can keep church in here tonight. Now can you imagine, comrades, that I now sit down and them send a video to my phone and me watch the Prime Minister up on the University of the West Indies. And the Prime Minister get up in his feelings and say he will not allow it to happen for persons who benefited and got rich to come back and take the country. And me say, Top, how comes the Prime Minister of the country know how other people get rich but can't explain how him get rich? What can go so? But I realize a little thing. They don't want to take responsibility for anything, you know. And they feel like they can fool the public at all times. And it's not him alone. Because the other one who over there keep quiet and hope say work fall in a film like I same thing him a do. Me a talk Minister Tufton. He quiet like a lamb and hope say work just fall in a lap. But he's doing the exact same thing. People come from the States to do operation. And there's a child that has scoliosis. It means your spine curve laterally, push sideways. Now, the curve in her spine is 80 degrees. Now, Mario, come hold the mic here for me look a bit there. Hold it right there, sir. Hold the mic here, sir, man. When we were going to school, they told us that this is 90 degrees. 90 degrees, you know? And this is 180. So when they say curve by 80, I say it there. I saw the woman back then up on her. You can imagine, thank you, sir. You can imagine the amount of pain that that youngster was in. And there are people that came here to volunteer to do our surgery.
Free of cost.
Free. And when they don't do what they're supposed to do and the woman don't get the surgery for her picnic, the minister come out now and say, I doctor them over the fault, you know. And another way fault, I doctor them over the fault. When I just got a message on my phone that tomorrow I doctor them and wear black card, them a protest against the Minister of Health, telling lies from them in this country. In this constituency, 50% of the employment comes from agriculture. From you start Mount Zion, come Sturgestown, come all the way, so up in the hills, go lower Buxton, Neros, the whole of this. So back over years, Road, Philadelphia, farming is the lifeblood. We are currently in a situation where we have a Minister of Agriculture who is not doing anything to develop the agricultural sector in the country. What he is doing is ensuring that they import stuff into the country to the point where over an 8-year period in Jamaica, the country's importation bill has increased by 80%. Moving from 800 million US dollars in 2016 to 1.3, 1.4 billion US dollar under this government. That is what they're doing. When agriculture is really the way out to lift up some of our people out of poverty. And so, I don't want to take too much time with it tonight though, because I have other times to talk about agriculture. I want to make a point specific to Northwest Center. You see, when I took over the job as Gensec of the party, 90% of people, 9 out of 10, say, you know, say, I'm going to fail though. That boy is too loud and too divisive and he's not going to work. And then say, I'm going to new to you work, him no know he work neither, and then he have the load about one decide he can't go work. And that then say, all who jump up now and tell me, hey, well done, then when I say it too. Then when I say, me them me no hear man after me no deaf. But we went there and we realized that our party was divided. And we realized that in order for us to put this party in a position where it can win, we have to put aside our differences and focus on those things that unite us. Make sure there is a place in the party for everybody to make a contribution, and look where we are now. Northwest Center have to put aside every difference that exists down here. Make a place for everybody to make a contribution, and let us move forward as one united party, because the aim is to win this constituency. When the election done, me now ask no question. The PNP is going to win, and we want, when we are marching up Duke Street to go into Parliament and we turn to my left, I want to see the voluptuous Gabriel and Morris walking beside me, heading into Parliament as the elected member of Parliament for Northwest Center. Me don't want nobody tell me say them no want nothing out of politics, nothing go so. Everybody wants something out of politics. You think we don't do a Sunday night after 9 just out there and chat if we don't want something? Everybody wants something out of politics. Some people want policy, some people want programs, some people want contract, some people want handout. Whatever you want, more right than when you win than when you lose. So make sure you put in the work to win the election. You think you can talk about chairman if we're in opposition? You think we can have the ability to make sure so the country run in a way where you can survive if we're in opposition? A government-run country. The aim of a political party is to win an election, and Northwest Center is a seat that must be won by the People's National Party. Me no intend, because if they fly high, fly low, me I go back in a parliament, you know. And when me go in a parliament and turn up with chat, Me don't want nobody a pipe on Crystal Lee so she went beat you know. So me have a personal matter in this too. Me want to make sure that that woman will get where 4 years ago, that you catch her back now and send her back to her yard. Your time come now. Your time come. I'm gone now. I can't be time now. No matter what you might think or what you might feel, a time now to put them to something the one side. A time now to focus on the work to ensure that this constituency is one. Me here say, Comrade Bunting, me here say, the labor right them, when they make a statement say by any means necessary, me here say they make that statement there because they're afraid of you, sir. Me a talk when me hear, you know. Maria soon done. And they a talk when me hear. Them say they're afraid of you. Because they feel if you go at the Ministry of National Security, they feel like you're going to try lock up some of them. So, they're afraid of you. But to me, you want to make your work easier. Me want to make sure so when you get there, we've already carried them through the court already, you know, sir. So, comrades, give it 2 minutes and look at court. Court in session. Order. Order. This is the case of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica. When it comes to the matter of Andrew Holness versus the children of this country, where only 1 in 5 are passing 5 CXCs to include maths and English. How do you find it? When it comes on to the healthcare sector, where people get admitted down a sentence bed, and them have to sit up on chair, and some not so lucky, so them have to dip on the floor. When it comes on to how they have spent billions of dollars and Cornwall still not fix up, when it comes on to you needing any form of investigation and you have to pay money to go do it privately, how do you find him? In the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to the cost of living, where you can't buy food for yam, where you can't feed your family, where when you go to the supermarket, you are doing your shopping right at the cashier, because everybody have left something like cashier counter because they can't afford it. How do you find him? And the fourth charge, in the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to the terrible state of our roads. The other day, me go take fast and drive from Spalding, come a Brownstone. Oh God. Oh God. Me a drive from Santa Cruz, I go Westmoreland, and the pothole chop 2 and me tire them 1 time. Me have to sit down out the door like Alice in a Wonderland with my hand and my cheek and wait for somebody to come help me. The roads are in the worst conditions that they have ever been. How do you find him when it comes down to the roads? And finally, comrades, in the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica. When it comes on to a prime minister who is supposed to have dignity, decency, morality, ethics, values, and principles, when you have a prime minister who is going to the court of the land to say that the law we impasse is unconstitutional, how do you find him? May I leave the rest to the man when they're afraid of. You can't carry all the matter from there. But finally, comrades, finally. Finally. I said something a few years ago about how we are as comrades. I made a point because I was reading my Bible and I realized that Brother Job came under significant persecution and that he lost a lot of valuable things. And when Job lost the valuable things, somebody closest to him, his wife, turned to him and said, look here, man, we lose everything where we have. Look how much head of cattle we did have, how much this, how much that. We lose everything. Sickness afflict with all sort of persecution. Why don't you curse God and die? But Brother Job turned and said to her, I am not that type of believer, my wife. I don't support only when things are going good for me. I don't support only when nobody is cursing me and calling up my name and chatting me. I am one of those supporters when even though he slay me, yet will I trust him. I am wondering tonight if this place that I call home, if believers in here who are only willing to support the PNP if this a personal run, who are only willing to support the PNP if this a personal lead, who are only willing to support the PNP if they get back to school help, who are only willing to support the PNP if they get Liza, or do we have some even though PNP in here tonight? Even though I didn't get what I want, I'm going out there to walk street and learn every nook and cranny because the PNP must be victorious. The word is love.